Hello and welcome to another episode of Grey Wolf Effects, where I'm going to be showcasing another model kit here. This one being the, if I did the math correctly, 1/300th scale MFS3 Mechagodzilla with the 3 shirasagi from Aoshima model kits. So right off the bat, this kit, wow, it's just amazing to look at. It's got amazing detail here and there. I'm not sure if it's actually accurate to the original outfit, the costume that they actually wore for the movies. But this is just amazing. Of course, I custom painted it. I had to paint it with silver paint instead of what it came with. So if you buy this kit, don't expect it to be nice and chromed. Basically, I just took in some Rust-Oleum metallic and I painted over it. Some parts I just hand painted as well, but that's just pretty much something else, as well as giving a slight black wash in some areas. But for the most part, I thought about having it battle damage, but I chose not to. From what you can see here, he's got some pretty interesting poses you can pull off with him. Some of it can be a little bit more dramatic or dynamic, but at the same time he's a little bit limited because of the way it's designed is. From here you can have him pretty much roaring up in really amazing designs, and if you have yourself a blacklight in your room and you like kits that actually do glow or things that have, bioluminescence, well not bioluminescence, sorry, they have luminous paint or something, you can pretty much use this and have them there. Both eyes glow, the red and the yellow. Unfortunately, the video did not save with the red, so I can't showcase that. But here's a size comparison between the kit as well as a few others that I own, that maybe hopefully you all might have as well. So I have basically the 1/100 Barbados, the 1/100 RX-78 Grandpa Gundam, as well as the 1/12 scale Clone Trooper, mine being of course a custom. I will be reviewing that soon actually. If I remember in the measurements, this kit stands just a little bit over 9 inches, or just about close to 8 to 9 inches I believe. Has great articulation towards the neck, the head, and the arms. You can have it in the hands a little bit. Doesn't really go 180 on the forearms. His chest can open up. As well as that, he can pretty much look up and down and roar in a really good way. He's got really great abdominal articulation, as well as little pipes that move around. His little leg can move out to expose the thruster on the side, and his tail is extremely articulated. As well as that, his legs are very limited, as I mentioned earlier, so there's not much you can do with those if you're trying to do a dynamic pose. Here we have the 3 shirasagi, just pretty much displayed. You can have 2 of them flying in the air, unfortunately you can't have a third, or you can have them all landed. They all come with landing gear, as well as spare parts to pretty much put it as just flying in the air. Also included are 2 extra hands that don't really look any different from the original. They're just a little more calm looking. He's got his back cannon as well as the arm cannons he has on the side with the blade that you can add. For installation on the cannons, it's very simple. You just got to take off those 3 little pieces I pointed out, as well as another one at the bottom. And from there, all you got to do is just add the part from there, and there you go. But that's if you want to have the option of including this cannon. As you can see, I didn't do a lot of work on the cannon, but that's because I'm choosing not to have my Mechagodzilla displayed with that particular accessory, or the other 2. I liked him the way he is, so I'm just going to keep him as he is there. But that's totally up to you what you want to do with these. As is always, looking with everything together, it pretty much looks awesome. And if you're really good at making dioramas and such, I bet you anything y'all can pull off something really amazing with this kit, along with the other accessories and little parts that come included with it. You can probably make dynamic poses as well as amazing stop motion animation, videos and shorts and such, but that's totally up to you. And like I said, this is just, wow, it is absolutely amazing. You can almost hear the music in the background just coming right at you in there. So as you can see, this is actually the original color that it comes in. It's kind of like a weird muddy gray with a hint of silver in it, but for the most part you have to put in the extras. So those parts that I'm showing right now are extra parts that you put in. That's for when you're having the towing cables. And I actually forgot to include the towing cable in the video, unfortunately. But that's where you can have the shirasagi basically towing the Mechagodzilla to pretty much the battle zone. There's only 2 points that they'll connect to. One in the neck and one in the tail. If anything though, I give this kit a thumbs up. So as we can see here, this is just an outstanding kit. By all means, I do recommend picking one up if you can. It's a bit on the pricey side too, if I recall, but other than that, I mean, if you're a fan of Godzilla, the whole franchise, The original and the new, I suppose. You know, I say just pick one up. And if not, well, it's something pretty interesting to build nonetheless. Very different kind of kit for sure, because I normally build just standard mechas, but this one is just outstanding. Anyways, y'all have a good day.